life was a little bit in flux. Major change was coming. I wasn't really sure how to reconcile some of that change. We men just tend to put the world on our shoulders sometimes and carry an awful lot of burden around with us until we can kind of work through that and reconcile our way through that. I've just encountered a major change in my life. It's usually divorce. Some things are completely up for grabs right now. My self-esteem, my ability to parent, how effective I can be in my job. A lot of people are counting on me and pulling me in all these directions, and I'm not getting a lot of sustenance from many sources. And guys come to me, it seems, quite frankly, at that particular place in their life. And they're wondering whether or not to move forward and how to move forward and whether they can meet somebody or whether that's it. They've experienced all that they've ever going to experience in love in their life, and the rest of the way they're going to go it alone and die alone and lonely. I mean, guys have these deep-seated fears when they find us and come to us. It's so funny. If you only knew, guys who are watching my blog, if you only knew, because believe me, you don't, how many women are on the other side of this experience who would love to meet somebody just like you, who's been through a lot, but you're still hopeful, you haven't given up, you believe in that higher power or whatever it is that propels you forward. You just want to meet one more person that you can go the distance with, who's not perfect any more than you are, but who understands commitment and what it takes to make a relationship and a love experience work. Guys, if you only knew how many women I meet who fit that basic description. What's really remarkable is there aren't nearly enough men who get on the plane and go and meet these women. There are far, far, far more women in this process than there are men. And again, guys, with 15 million more women than men in the former Soviet Union alone, there's just such a huge excess of lonely people in the world, and there needn't be. We have all the technology and resources and abilities to get on the plane and go and meet somebody and do something about that emptiness, that void in your life. Hey, look, guys, when you go on a romance tour, when we talk about the hundreds and hundreds of women you're going to meet, that isn't us treating women like commodities, just throwing them at you in large numbers. Not at all. That is the reality of how many people there are out there who are lonely just like you, man. And you have got to get up on your feet and do your best, because someone out there is pulling for you, and it isn't just me. It's that higher power. That the whole reason you're watching this blog is because you were meant to watch it. And I believe that. I really do. Everything happens for a reason. There'll be millions of people who never see one of my blogs. And, if you're listening to my voice or watching this right now, you've probably seen a bunch of my blogs, right? And you're watching them. There is a reason for that. And the reason is you were meant, for whatever reason, to move forward in this process. Let me do everything I can possibly do to get you in front of somebody who waits to be discovered by you on the other side of this process. Because like the song says, man, you were not meant for solitude. You were not meant for loneliness. Not at all. This is not Into the Wild. You were meant to find a life partner and be happy and spend your life living that great love that higher power has in store for you.
You can find thousands of stunning, sincere, single women serious about finding love. Join men from all over the world as they take a trip and find their future brides. Interested? Learn more at
PoltavaWomen.com.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Then click on the notice bell to get notified every time we add something new.